YouTube! I am here to share with you guys a really weird experience I had sometime. And it was around when I was in middle school, I think, and I was like super into anime and manga and TV and anti-socialing and going to the mall to Hot Topic and living my little life. And I don't know, it was just a period in my life I don't want to go back to. Anyways, I used to love to read. I like to read still, not as much as I used to though, but I used to love to read. Not real books, but manga books, manga, whatever, I don't, whatever. I used to love to read those, and I would like to pay for them, because, I mean, I'm in middle school, and I would have to buy my own books, and I don't have no money, because I can't work, and my mom was like, no, woman, you cannot go, you have to go read books in the store, or read it online, I'm not gonna buy you any money, books, no books, basically. And I was just like, okay, Mom, I'll go and read books elsewhere in the Barnes & Noble bookstore, and I'll just sit there. I used to sit there all the time, and I was just like, ha-ha. I was like, ha-ha, let me go read books and stuff and learn. Not really learning, but reading manga and pretend that that's my life and crying. Anyways, okay. The thing is, I would go there all the time, multiple times. This was not the first time. This was like, I would go there for years and years. Going there reading books by myself with my dad or my mom or whatever. And one time, I went there and I was laying on the floor. Don't ask me why, I was laying on my belly. And I was reading a book like, oh, la, la, ha, ha, this book is so funny, ha, ha. And I was like, toes in the air, it's like into my little manga book and reading it, and like, OMG, this is so interesting, when all of a sudden this like guy walks past me, and I'm just like, okay, you know, it's like a regular guy. I mean, I notice people, but I don't think weirdly of them, because I mean, like, people walk past you all the time. You're not gonna be like, oh my god, like me being all young and naive and stuff. I was just like, okay, and I continue to read my book, and he comes back, and he's like looking through the shelves, he's looking at me, I mean, like, I can see him looking at me, and I'm just like, why are you looking at me? And I'm like, I didn't say it, but I was just like, why are you looking at me? I mean, it's kind of weird, but always, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, and like, let him be him, and look at the books, because who knows, I don't want to jump to conclusions and be all rude. I was so shy. I didn't like talking to people, especially strangers. I still do not like talking to strangers or adults. He was just black guy. I still remember what he looked like. He was this black man. He looked older than my mom. He looked like my mom was like 30, 32, 33, I don't know how old she was at the time, but my mom is 38 now, so I don't know how old she would be. I don't know, I'm like doing all that. Anyways, he just kept walking past and like pretending to look at the books and stuff, and then all of a sudden, the little spot I was next to, no one was around me, by the way, except for him. And I like to hide in like random sections of the bookstore, so like no one's like next to me, because I don't like to be next to people when I was like in my little dreamland. I like to be around people or have people look at me like I'm weird, and I was just like, ugh, don't look at me, like, don't look at me, please, because I told you I was so anti-social. Anyways, he comes up to me, I'm sorry I'm rambling a lot, he comes up to me and he's just like, oh, let me look at these books. He had these big glasses like these, but they were grandpa glasses. And it's just like, he's old, and he was creepy, and he had a baseball cap, and I don't know who he was. He was a stranger. He decides I'm laying right here, and he's like, oh, let me look at the one, like, right here. Let me look at the books, like, right where you are at. And I was like, I can move. He's like, no, that's okay. You can just stay there. And I was just like, okay, that's kind of weird, but okay. And then, so basically I'm sitting there, and he's there for, okay, the whole time that he was there was a good 10 to 15 minutes, him looking at the book, or pretending to look at the book. So I'm over here, and I'm hearing, like, this is so scary, y'all. Like, this is so scary. Oh my god. Okay. He's over there looking at me and trying to talk. He's just like, he's saying not one word. I feel lightly, like, presses on my booty. Like this. Here's my booty. Like, he didn't want to touch it, but he wanted to touch it without me noticing. And I was just like, is he touching my butt? I was shaking. I was like, reading my little manga. I was like, is he touching my butt? Oh my god, what do I do? Like, stuff like that didn't really happen to me. I was like scared. I was like, he's touching my butt. What do I do? And then he's just like, it's my brother. He's like, I'm just like, what do I do? He's touching my butt. I don't know what to do. I don't know where I'm going. Like, how do I leave? This is awkward. I was scared. I wanted to cry. And I hear, like, this is 10 minutes around. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to be weird. I want him to be weird. I want him to kill me. I want him to, like, do something weird to me. So I was just like, I didn't know what to do. I couldn't, like, get up. I was so scared. I could not get up. Like, most people be like, I would have got up and ran away. But no, I would now, but I was scared. I was scared for my life. And he just kept, like, pressing. I was like, I think he's touching my butt. I think he's touching my butt. He's touching my butt. Oh my god. Oh my god. Near 10 minutes, the end of it, I start hearing pictures being taken. And I was like, he's taking pictures of my booty. Who takes pictures of people's booty? I was not. He didn't have a book in his hand. He was scary. He's creepy. And mind you, I'm like this 13, 12-year-old girl. Maybe, yeah. I wasn't 14 yet. I was 11 to 13. Because I don't know if it was in 6th grade or 7th grade. Somewhere between there. It was creepy. And that's why I'm just like, no more. I gotta get up. I'm not for this. Like, this is creepy. I want him, like, stalking me or something. Sorry, I got a call. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, I was scared. He was touching on my booty, so I was just like, I'm just gonna go. He started taking pictures. I'm just gonna get up and go. I get up and I leave. I get up. I leave the book there, and I go to the restroom for about 5 minutes. Just cool down. I call my mama, and I'm just like, Mama, there's this weird guy. He's touching my booty. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know, Mom. Like, oh, pick me up. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I wasn't crying, but I was scared. I think I was about to cry. Mom, pick me up, basically. I was just like, and she was just like, oh, sweetie, I won't pick you up. Let me pick you up. I'll come. Be safe. Go hide somewhere. And I was like, okay. So then I go, and I'm like looking, he's still there. I'm just like, awkward. So I move, and I go somewhere. I go all the way across the Barnes & Noble. This Barnes & Noble is like pretty big. So I go all the way across, and I'm just like, there I go. All the way across. I left him there, and I was just like, I'm safe. He's gone. He followed me. No, he started looking at the book next to me again. I'm just like, oh my god. I pretend like I'm texting to pretend I'm not paying attention to him. And I'm like, this is creepy. So then again, I go to the other side, all the way again to the other side of the Barnes & Nobles. He follows me again. He's following me, and I'm creepy. It's creepy. So I'm just like, you know what, maybe he's not following me. But the second time I was just like, dude, he is. So then I like leave to like to the middle just to test it one more time, because I was big about testing. I was so big. And he's there, and he's hiding behind a bookshelf. He's like super freaking tall. Bookshelf's like this tall, and you can see his like head and his baseball cap. I'm like, how you gonna hide behind a bookshelf? You tall. You a grown man. I don't know what you're doing. Like, I'm looking down reading my book, because I got a book again. Like, but I'm not really reading. I'm like watching him. I'm like that. I'm like that, just making sure. I see him pull out his phone and take pictures. I hear, I look up. He's like, and he hides behind the thing again. He hides behind the thing. And I'm like, how are you gonna hide? You're a grown man. I didn't see you. And he does it again. I'm just like, no, I'm leaving. I go to Starbucks. And I'm hiding there until my mom comes. And I'm so scary. I didn't see him the rest of the time. That was the first time I saw him. It was scary. It was horrifying. I felt like I was gonna die. I was gonna either get kidnapped, raped, something. I was gonna die. I don't know. He was dangerous. He was taking pictures of me. Why are you gonna take a picture of me? He was probably a pervert. I don't know what he was, but he was so creepy. If he is saying this right now, you scarred me for life. I don't go Barnes & Nobles no more. I don't go anywhere by myself. I'm scared I'm gonna get killed and raped or die. Something like that. He's crazy. Anyways, thank you for watching this crazy weird story. I don't know. I'm trying to like do a little story time thing, because I've been watching these on YouTube, and I was just like, dude, I have a story too. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, whatever you want. Subscribe. It makes me happy. You can see more of this. Thank you. Bye.